Good afternoon, morning, evening, whatever it is in your part of the world. Good to be here. Good to be here. It's been a few days since we did a live stream. War has been going on and recuperating has been going on. 3 days, 18 hours a day staring at this computer screen, that takes a toll on a person, right? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day. Really, not a whole lot on the agenda today. Just kind of wanted to hang out and chill with everyone. Catch up with you guys. See what is going on with y'all. Answer any questions people may have. I know I'm on Discord as well. There are some folks that might want to do Soroli, so we might do some Soroli at that time. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully y'all can hear me. If you can, give me a good thumbs up. Hear you loud and clear, whatever the case may be in the chat. Just an FYI for everyone, on Saturday at 14 UTC, we have got a podcast with Lattice, Plotto Gaming, and Beast Sluff. We'll be doing it right here on this channel. Got some pretty fun topics to talk about, including one that will be very, very controversial. So you're going to have to tune in to check it out. So as far as KVK goes, yeah, it's been absolutely insane. If you haven't seen the pod or haven't seen the prior videos, we are Earth Camp. We started in the upper right hand corner here. We went both ways. We were able to successfully push the wind camp out of San Pedro, and after that we turned our attention to the fire camp in Lucerne. We pushed them out of Lucerne, so we had those two zones next to our starting zone, free and clear. Then Sakaka was our zone through the pass 5, pretty much farmed there for a bunch of days before the level 7 passes opened. That was kind of touch and go for a little while. We managed to jump the wall here, divert some of their attention so we could then drop a fort in the middle of the zone. And as you can see, other than a few flags that are still in Havana here, we have been successful in pushing Water Camp out of Havana. Water, unfortunately, was able to do some damage to our friends in and I'm sorry, I'm calling these guys Water Camp. That's not Water Camp. This is Wind Camp in the lower right. Yeah, I'm ready when you guys are. I'm streaming, so just let me know when you pop it up in the Soroli chat. Water is our ally in the lower left-hand corner here. They unfortunately got pushed out of their zone by the wind camp, but we were able to give them a few spots in our zone over here. UTC 9, that's water. To get their help in Kingsland. Once Kingsland opened, unfortunately for fire, unfortunately for wind camp, it really wasn't much of a contest. Stitchy Stitch wasn't much of a contest for them in Kingsland. MF, we had this pass blocked before fire even pushed to Kingsland. We had these two passes blocked down here so that wind could not come in through these passes. So the only pass wind had to get in to Kingsland was this one level 8 pass. So as soon as Kingsland opened, we built straight over there and pushed them out. MF with his 500 random teleports got a position right outside of this level 8 pass, and every time fire would rally it, he would swarm down the rally. So they could never take this pass. One of our allies then in our Earth Camp then came through this pass 8, pushed to the ziggurat. Another one of our allies jumped the wall here, built over to this pass 8, which was fires, and took that from fire. At that point in time, it was pretty much a done deal. It was just burning a few forts. You can see we're still burning a few forts over in this area. JF01, a very strong kingdom, some very strong players in there. 63 RD, S02, Just got a few forts to clean up here, and then it's just a waiting game for Pass 5s to open, and we'll see what happens at that point in time. I don't know if there are negotiations for end rewards, if there's been an official surrender. Nobody's told me, but we're having some fun. The bad thing that happened this KVK is this SRT Alliance, who is in our allied camp, kitty corner from us in the water camp. They betrayed water camp, so they let fire walk right in through this pass, and fire started pushing out the water camp. Fire and wind are allied. Fire started pushing out the water camp. Wind started pushing out the water camp. But eventually we figured it out. Hey, 1455 King. KVK's been brutal. It's been fun though. I think I started KVK with right around 8.1, 8.2 billion kill points. And now I'm at 9.4. And as far as deads go, my Hall of Heroes shows 3.8 million deads. So it's been brutal. Not necessarily the fighting itself, but just the time required. I think I had something like 76 territorial teleports to start this KVK, and I'm down to 3. It's been port to one location, burn an alliance fortress for an enemy, and then port back and defend a flag, swarm down a rally, or it's been quite enjoyable and frustrating. When all of us are online and we're all online for 18 hours at a time, we can sometimes get kind of testy and snap at each other, right? That's kind of I was going to say a brief recap of where we're at in KVK. It wasn't really too brief, but it looks like we will get the zig at the end, get the all-important star in our banner. Oh boy. If you want to call it important, it's just eye candy, but from a honor standpoint, I'm in 32nd. I'm really not pushing honor. Hey, Rabbit. Doing well. How are you doing? I'm just gonna 5-march some barbs here until they tell me on Discord they're ready to do some Soroli Crisis. Guys been up to? Anyone else in chat in KVK? Stitch, I know you are, so you don't have to be a smart ass and answer, but Plotto, I know he just started KVK. Oh. Well, hey. 25% crit on a horn and a dagger. That's a horn and ring. You're moving forward though. You're not moving backwards. I mean, look at the bright side, right? Sometimes a KVK loss isn't the worst thing in the world. You find out who's going to be loyal to you, to your alliance, to your kingdom. And, find out who the people who are just seeking rewards are. And at the end of KVK, you get to 0 the dead weight, right? Pass opening on Thursday, but it's probably going to be boring. Why do you say it's going to be boring? Your pass is open in both zones that are shared with allies, or are you not going to fight anyone, or... If you're new here and haven't done so already, please make sure and hit that subscribe button. Press that like button. We're grinding and grinding. Well, I say we're grinding, but I could probably grind a lot more and do these every single day, but just kind of do this for fun. It's more of a hobby than anything else. We're trying to push to 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours, so any likes, any subscribes I get would be greatly appreciated. New kingdom paired up with some strong kingdoms. Hope to have a better and fair matchmaking next KVK. Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate. I know that was kind of the situation in this KVK as well. You know, we have kingdoms everywhere from 2602 to where is it? 1014. You know, so it does seem like they just kind of, oh, okay, these are the kingdoms that are left. Let's fucking throw them in a map, right? Because it was clear a lot of these kingdoms that are in the 2600 range are just, you know, they have good people. They have people that are willing to fight. They just don't have enough of the Season of Conquest commanders out there. So, you know, we're throwing our Season of Conquest commanders out there at a fucking Freddy and Freddy and Sun Tzu, or an Ethelfled and you know, Epic Boudica. You know, it doesn't seem right. I like Heroic Anthem the best, to be honest with you. Strive for the 8 with C and D kingdoms. You know, there's like 32 kingdoms on the map. And that's just absolutely way too many. Diplomacy is an absolute nightmare when there's 32 kingdoms. You know, people, oh, you didn't include us for the past 4 rewards. We're pissed off we didn't get 500 gems and 3-hour speed ups. We're not going to play anymore. You know, people get their undies in a fucking bunch too quickly about dinky ass rewards. You know, look at the big picture. Those season coins are what matters. The bigger rewards at the end are what matters, not some dinky ass freaking 500 gem reward from taking a damn pass. Yeah, you know, we've had that issue too in our past KVKs where things don't always translate correctly and people get offended at the drop of a button. So I mean, I don't know, people get too butthurt over their feelings these days. Oh, did I offend you? Well, I'm sorry if I offended you, but let's move on. We're all here doing this together. You know, we want to all accomplish the same objective. If I said something that offended you, suck it up, Buttercup. Hey, Reaper, good to see you. I mean, half the time that's how these civil wars start in these KVKs, right? Oh, you insulted me, or you disrespected me, or you didn't include me in the level 4 pass rewards. You know, just stupid shit like that. You know, people need to get over it. Sorry if I'm offending anyone now, but it is what it is. That's my opinion. I guess I'm old school. Somebody pisses me off or offends me, okay, sticks and stones can, or what's that saying? Sticks and stones can break my bones, but names can never hurt me. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's absolutely atrocious. Hopefully you didn't get zeroed. I mean, I'll be honest, we were zeroing cities left and right here too, but you know, it is what it is. I don't think anyone deleted a pass here. Or excuse me, deleted an AF here to leave multiple cities vulnerable. I mean, our enemies actually did quite a good job of porting out when we were taking territory. There was one city that we were able to loot for probably 3 billion of each resource the other day. That was quite fun. Oh, I'm glad it wasn't your kingdom, but that's brutal. Although I've seen that happen before. Right now we're not really actively recruiting. We're recruiting people that we know only. So unless you really know someone here and are friends with them already, we're not really recruiting individuals unless we played with you before. Or unless you come, highly referred from a good friend of ours that might be in another kingdom. I mean, you can always send the R5 of my alliance a message. Ask her if you can get an application. It does require an application and a voice interview. Really there are no specific power requirements or kill or death requirements. It's a matter of we want to recruit people into the kingdom, and we want to bring people into the kingdom that will mesh well with our existing players. The last thing we want to do is bring some, and I'm not saying you're a douchebag, but bring some douchebag into the kingdom that's going to disrupt the flow and the chemistry that we got and the fun that we're having. That's what's most important to us. Reaper, I did not rally with Sargon myself. MF did several rallies with Tariq Sargon or Sargon CJ. I did put a video up a couple days ago that has not a huge number of reports, but there are a couple of reports with Sargon CJ and Tariq Sargon. I was really liking the Sargon CJ march in the open field. It was doing quite well. The unfortunate thing is I had to keep a lot of my really good gear on Zenobia. So if I was throwing 2 infantry marches out there, unfortunately my Sargon was running around with a windswept set. This was generally what I had on Sargon here. Which is not even close to the best, but that's because I was garrisoning a flag with my Zenobia equipment, which is on Richard right now for Canyon. But so if I did throw a second infantry march out there, generally it didn't have the best equipment in the world on it, but it is what it is. Yeah, my tech was completely maxed before Pass 7 opened. I don't fuck around. This guy's tough to be. Ooh, there's an SRT guy in first. Let's see what we can do about that. See, how do we hit him? Trajan, Ethelfled. We put Richard in the top lane. Forget if my Richard goes forward or backward, though. I guess we'll try. For some reason, I think it's up front. Yep. Let's replay that bad boy. So sometimes people put siege in your march to make your march slower. And they do that on purpose. They might want the slow march to drag the AoE commanders further away from the rest of their damage dealing commanders, so their damage dealers aren't getting hit with AoE at the same time too. Holy shit, did I not have anyone die in that? Units remaining? Oh, that's fucking awesome. Pat myself on the back there, thank you very much. Did you like that? Mm-hmm. No worries. Did you have chicken yesterday? Well, oh my. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all the AP I'm going to blow through here today. I don't exactly remember how many season coins I get from maxing tech. I know I bought out all of the 5,000 heads. I bought the Ring of Doom. I bought the Horn of Fury. And I've still got 130,000 left over. I know the crystals will turn into season coins, or turn into those coins. Once KVK is over, I'm hoping to have enough to grab another Ring of Doom as soon as I get back into the next KVK here. Be right back. Let me get the dog who just escaped into the garage. Yeah, I had coins from last KVK too. I don't recall exactly how many. Thanks, Anomaly. So right around 500k is what you get by maxing tech. Is what Anomaly's saying. Welcome back, Matt. I'm not a big math guy. I just spend them, get them and spend them, right? Let's take a peek around the map here, see if anyone's doing any sort of fighting, having any fun whatsoever. A little bit down there, but they will run as soon as I show up. Guaranteed. Nada. I'm sure once kill event starts for MGE, we'll get some more fighting in, but for now, all looks quiet. Pretty boring. So today, Matt, it's a farming day for MGE, so I've been trying to farm my ass off. Less kills I have to farm then. Less kills, less healing speed ups for MGE, the more I can farm. Farming doesn't do a whole lot, right? But as far as MGE, we are currently in second place. I don't want to get first place. I'd rather have one of the infantry guys get first place. It'd be nice to get Tariq, but others have much better infantry gear than I do. So if they want first place, it's up to them. I am not. 1 second. Yeah, Maverick already did it. So if we got 5 people on that want to do it and that can do it, unless he was doing it on Groot. I know nothing. You see in 3 different conversations. Oh, Tariq, yeah. I mean, I'd prefer to let others get him who have much better gear than I do. I think my best gear is on my Guan. You know, it's not shit, but it's not best of the best, right? So there are others with much better gear that we need to have Tariq more than me. So, and you know, I've only got 200 heads, 203 gold heads, so it's not like I'd be able to max them right away, even if I got first place anyway. That's awesome, Mad. You will absolutely love Joan and Boudica. Dark Prince, welcome, welcome. Came from the link Redline dropped. Hey, always appreciate Redline. He's always a good friend. He's helping out. What, he didn't tell you it was my fucking birthday, did he? Because that would be a lie. Just hanging out on voice chat with some folks in the Alliance, waiting for them to tell me they need me for Ceroli Crisis. Not much going on, just farming honor, farming gems, farming whatever I can farm today during MGE day, farm day, right? Not a whole lot of anything going on in our KVK. We've pretty much secured the zone, secured Kingsland. Our ally camp will get first occupation of the Zig and chapter rewards for the Zig. We will get final occupation for the Zig, so... Yeah, now I know you came from Redline Stream. He's telling you it's my birthday. That is a lie. If I had a birthday every time Redline said it was my birthday, I'd probably be 172. There's a whole story behind that, though, so... Henry is a very good commander if you're rallying. I see a lot using him on the field in this KVK, but I don't use him as open field myself. But yeah, if you're rallying, you need Boudica Henry, you need Gilga Henry, you need Nibu Henry, all solid rally pairs. Oh, I see I'm going to have to redline you putts. Where are we here? Oh, look at that. TSN Cat is here. MF? Oh my goodness. The man, the myth, the legend. MF is here. And Cat and Stitch. Well, shit, we got half our kingdom here, right? Happy birthday, Lambeau. Up yours, Stitch. Cat again brought bad luck. Don't do crafting. No, I don't have any I don't have any anything to craft today. Hey, Mr. Weedy, how's it going? Happy birthday. Yeah, right. So the whole happy birthday thing started with Redline and I. We were in one of John Wick's very first streams, and John Wick had stepped away from his computer for a moment. So we were talking, and we got his entire chat to start wishing John Wick happy birthday. And John just started freaking out. He's like, wait, it's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. For like 5 minutes, he was on the, oh, it's not my birthday deal. So now every time I see Redliner pop in his stream, or he pops in my stream, or we see each other in someone else's stream, we always wish each other happy birthday just to see how many people will, oh, happy birthday, Redline, or happy birthday, Lambeau, or happy birthday, Drago, or, whoever's stream we're in. It's kind of a running joke, but no, it's not my birthday. Not till September. Not even close. Oh. MF, have you done Ceroli yet? We're going to run through Ceroli here in the near future. I think Resurgence just jumped off for a meeting, but Mr. Weedy, our Kingsland opened on, what was it? Monday morning. So this is what happened. The purple is us or our allies. So, I mean, basically before Kingsland opened, this was our zone, Sakaka. This down here was the wind zone, Havana. We pushed into the wind zone and successfully blocked them off of their 2 pass 8s. So the enemies in wind could not get into Kingsland from their original Havana zone, right? The wind camp did, however, invade Zarate and take over Zarate from our allies in the water camp. So wind then had one entrance into pass 8 right here. This pass 8 was controlled by water camp, but it was a kingdom in water camp that betrayed the rest of water camp. So this was the only pass that our enemies in wind camp could even get into Kingsland from. That said, we did a similar thing up north. We controlled the Sakaka was ours to begin with, right? When Pass 7 opened, we pushed into Villa Villa, which Fire had controlled, and slowly but surely worked our way down, took out the 3 forts that they had blocking this Pass 8. Pushed, so the only pass that they had to get into Kingsland as well was this Pass 8 here. So our enemies had 2 gates into Kingsland, while we controlled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it was pretty much a done deal. MF, being a crazy motherfucker like he is, he random teleported until he got in front of this Pass 8 that Fire had controlled. And every time they rallied it, he would swarm down the rally. So the enemies never even took one of the passes that they had access to Kingsland through. Because MF would swarm the rally every time. Our guys then jumped the wall here and blocked off this Pass 8, took this Pass 8, and we started pushing out here, burning their forts. And Fire only has a few forts left over here, and then they will kind of be pushed back into their starting zones. So, yeah, MF secured Kingsland alone. He was a crucial part in it and keeping Fire out entirely. Fire didn't even build a single flag into Kingsland. And that was due to MF swarming those rallies down at that Pass 8. It was fighting without MF, I mean, we handled it. We got lots of good fighters, lots of max tech players. Well, I shouldn't say lots. 5 or 6 max tech players on our squad. So, we handled it, but there was a period of time where it was a little touch and go. Lambeau gets a little edgy when we're not winning every single fight, right? But, we just kept sending, just kept building, just kept sending, and we are where we're at. But yeah, when you got a kraken whale monster like MF that can port in front of an enemy's pass and just stop them from taking the pass altogether into Kingsland, that's huge. That's absolutely huge, right? So when water got pushed out of their zone in Zarate, they had a few cities that had random teleported into our zone. So we let them build a few forts over here. So that they could also get into Kingsland. So both Earth and Water, our allies, are now securely in Kingsland. Water is going to get first occupation and chapter rewards of the ziggurat, and Earth will get the ziggurat at the end of the event. You edgy? Never. Never.
You need to shut the fuck up.
I'm old and grumpy. What do you expect, Cat? I mean, seriously, right? You never have a bad day either, do you? So, I mean, that's where we stand right now. But other than that, edgy never. Okay, all caught up in chat. Which kingdom are you in again, Rabbit? There, Plato, now you know. Put it on your calendar. I expect big donations from you on September 25th. While we're waiting for these guys to do Cerulean, let's just get some farmers going. 1908. Ha ha ha. Such a joker. Should probably gather some food too, since we were getting low on that in the Alliance storehouse. Get so lazy during KVK. Running through farms is such a job. I run through these farms 3-4 times a day. My other farms once a day if I'm lucky. It's just such a pain to gold. You can tell I don't do much else on these other than send farmers out. And fill flags. These were great fill-in flags. We can fill flags with our farms and We can always do it again when Resurgence comes back. I don't care. Got 2 more farmers to send out, and then we can. Someone wants to post it in Ciroli chat. Hey Benji, how's it going? Happy birthday, fuck Redline. Where are we here? Let's go. Let's get it up. I mean, Ciroli. Post to Ciroli. You dirty bastards. You dirty bastards.
Emotional damage.
You want to post it, Plague? Doing good, Benji. How about yourself? At the gym. Is it leg day? Cardio day? Right, we only need 1 person with the purple skill. We need 1 tank and 1 support. Control bridge would be good. You want to bring support, MF? Yeah, that'd be great. Shoulders Day. You have a day specifically for shoulders? And then this boss, when the little barbarians spawn and you kill them, there will be a piss yellow circle, piss green circle around them. Get out of that circle quickly. Yep. No. Benji likes getting them rubbed by his spotters. Well, hopefully his spotters are voluptuous females in tight spandex, right? Smoked turkey. How's it going, dude? Tuesday legs, Wednesday shoulders, Thursday break, Friday chest, Saturday usually legs again, but quads or something. Okay. You're much more dedicated than I am. My workout is snowballing or mowing the lawn, and I really hate mowing the lawn. Alright, now these barbarians, hit them, kill them, run away. I think we may have lost Cat. Yeah. You can still get it. Just stay out of the green shit. Yeah, we're fucked. I'll just everybody die. Right. Right. You gotta kill the barbs, but you gotta run. While you're... You can't just run away from them. You gotta kill them and then get out of the circle. Well, we lost one person in the middle of the match. So one person dropped. They must have had somebody walk up to their desk at work or something. So we lost an entire DPS march while this was going on. We had absolutely no troubles with this earlier. Yeah, there's no way you can beat this with randoms. And if you lose just one person, you're fucked. No, this is the only one they made much harder. All the other ones, we can do it the same way we've always done it. I mean, it's not even worth doing it again if Cat's not here, right? And hey, Aloys, how's it going? This one was all Kat's fault, by the way. Kat, if you're listening. I doubt it, since you're not even on Discord yet. Should probably just jump out and restart it when she's back. My New Year's, I pretty much spent playing KVK. Yeah, Mavic, Stitch, and I, and BT did it with one random earlier. I mean, it's entirely up to you guys what you want to do. I know she's going to have to do it eventually too, though, right? Yeah, New Year's weekend, it's all kind of a blur. And not a blur because I was drinking or anything, a blur because I was sitting in front of this computer fighting for 18 hours a day, 4 days in a row. Say that again? Yeah, I mean, it was, don't get me wrong, it was nice to have past 7 open on my first day off of work, and then past 8 open, and I still had an entire day off of work, and it was a holiday weekend, but at the same time, oh my God, my wife was so fucking pissed at me. I'll be sleeping on the couch for a month because I was playing this game so much. Yeah, we looted some cities the other day. There was one city that had like 3 billion of each resource in it. You should have seen the vultures in all of our camp kingdoms come out of the woodwork. As soon as I posted it in a coalition chat, 3 billion of each resource. I mean, if I had scrolled out all the teleport lights, it could have lit up a fucking stadium. I swear to God. Yeah, smoked turkey's always here. Why? You like smoked turkey? So, smoked Mavic on voice is saying, "Hey, you got somebody named Mr. Smoked Turkey in your chat today. He's making me hungry." So I sent him some smoked turkey. But yeah, I mean, did well. I was at 8.1, 8.2 kill points before KVK started. Deads, fairly decent, 3.8 million. So it was fun. You know, Kingsland was pretty boring. It was over in like 4 hours. But everything else was fun. You know, going both ways in the starting zone to San Pedro and up to Lucerne and capturing both of those, and then going both ways when past 7 opened. It was absolutely exhausting. And very time consuming. My wife was a trooper though. She would make dinner and I'd run out into the kitchen and grab a plate and come right back and sit down at the computer. Yeah, there was a while. Well, I mean, you know, they're probably still going to come out and fight for kill event, I'm sure. You know, so hopefully maybe we can reach that magical 10 billion number at that time. Speed ups though getting kind of thin here. You can tell healing speed ups are all gone. General speed ups, I've got a bunch of 5 minute and a bunch of 1 minute, but other than that, we're not looking so pretty. Shout out to MF who passed his 30 billion this KVK. I don't know how many people in Rock have 30 billion, but it can't be a whole lot. And this avatar frame, it's absolutely sick. Let's see, that avatar frame is where is it? Is this it? Yeah, I think that one's it, right? Wind of the Andes. He got that when he did Montezuma. It's not your standard double cannons that most of the quote-unquote whales run, right? He gets rather irritated with me at times, though, because we'll be on the field fighting. No plague surrounding my city. I'm scared, plague. MF will get pissed at me sometimes because we're running around the field fighting, and I'll just randomly throw up the cow sunglasses emoji. It's one of the few things that he doesn't have in this game. So we'll be in the middle of a big fight, and I'll throw the cow sunglasses up there, and I'll hear the next thing I hear on Discord is, "Fuck you, Lambeau." The small victories in life. Come on. Gotta give me something. If you guys don't know who MF is, I have several videos about MF. November 1st, we went through his account together and looked at all his equipment, all his commanders. Since then, he has expertise to every single commander. I have another video out there on that, but go watch those. Go watch those. Absolute beast, absolute monster. One of the most selfless players in the game as well. Truly understands the concept of teamwork, and that he is only as strong as the people who fight with him. So very, very unselfish. And I guess since MF is watching the stream, we're going to have to just, throw this up here every few seconds. He's on voice telling me, "Enjoy it while it lasts, Lambeau." I will get that emoji. Yes, I will enjoy it while it lasts, my friend. I will enjoy it while it lasts. Absolutely. All right, let's get some farmers out here while we're waiting for Cat to come back. Uh-oh. MF is asking for general. I think I need to bubble here. He's gonna give me the fool title. Oh no. Oh no. Here, let info. Yeah, I think they are quite old alloys. I am. I'm looking for you, MF. Where are you? Well, there's one way to find out, right? Members. Oh, he left the alliance. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's he planning? MF's up to something. He left the alliance, so I can't locate him. Okay, chat, what do we do? Exile? Slave? Sluggard? Nah, I wouldn't do that. Besides, all those negative titles are on people that we zero for resources in the home kingdom, so it's all good. All good. We'll do this though. Oh. Yes, we can start chaining. I don't like chaining. I absolutely hate chaining. I don't know how Plato and 12-inch chain all the time, every single day, but it is what it is. I would imagine most of you watching are already subscribed, but if you are not subscribed, your subscription would be greatly appreciated, along with a like on the video. Helps me get this out in front of more and more people. We appreciate those of you that have subscribed during this stream. We're up from 506 to 510 subscribers, so that's fantastic. Anything and everything helps. Not looking to do this as a career. This is more of a hobby, just kind of having fun, keeping me occupied while I do some mundane tasks like this stupid bar training bullshit that you pretty much have to do when you're in KVK. You know, we'll see what the next pass openings bring. Yeah, I would have absolutely loved to stream the pass 7 opening, pass 8 opening for you guys, but you know, like I said, I had 76 territorial teleports coming into this KVK. Now I'm sitting on 3. You know, so it was a lot of porting here, helping here, porting there, helping there, porting to another, you know, which gets quite exhausting. And also, if by chance there were people watching the stream from enemy kingdoms, they would have been able to kind of figure out what we were trying to do, where we were trying to go. And, you know, the most important thing to me is not letting down my teammates, not letting down my kingdom, not giving away, you know, things like that. And I would rather not risk it than risk it just for content. So See, I hitting you and hitting you and hitting you with YSG AoE, and you still run away. Oops. Oops. Wait. Get him again. Don't run too far. Yeah, I started in Kingdom 1207 Alloys, so I wasn't an original, but at the same time it was quite early in the game. What are we at here now? 1,453 days. So what is it on? Where are you? All right, night MF. Sleep well. On January 13th, it will be what? Exactly 4 years, right? It's just fun watching somebody barb chain. I honestly don't know how Plato does it. I don't know how 12-inch does it. And yet still sit and entertain their chat. This to me is just absolutely mind-numbing. So much respect goes out to those two guys. Who did Alloys, if you're still there? Who did 365 get mashed up in their KVK? Think we can drag him all the way down there? Certainly give it a try. Alright, Stitch, have a good one. Well, they're dropping like flies for Cerule, sorry, Plague. Yeah, for legendary Cerule. Half a brain, which we don't have after KVK. Yeah, I think we're just waiting for Cat and Resurgence. Might as well wait for Resurgence if we're waiting for Cat. Yeah, no, generally when Pass 4 opened, I did a 3-minute delay. See, I still have the, well, that says 1 minute delay, but it was 3-minute delay when the pass is open. I had a 1 minute delay for the altar. Yeah, it's, even on a 5-minute delay, when your marches have to march 3 to 5 minutes to get to a certain location on the battlefield, to drop an alliance fortress or build a flag, to jump some mountains or something like that, it's still kind of a giveaway, you know. So I just, you know, better safe than sorry. I mean, I do have an Elgato foot pedal, you know, where I can, you know, mute or blur the entire screen, or even you know, kind of blur the chat so people can't see what's going on. But at the same time, that doesn't always hide everything, and when you're really freaking tired, you forget to use it. So, you know, better safe than sorry. I certainly don't want my kingdom or my camp saying, oh, we lost the KVK because you did this or you did that. So I just felt safer not streaming. So I know everyone wants to see MF fight. Everyone wants to see 1029 TSN fight, but yeah, not this time. Sorry. You know, maybe when the next pass is open, we'll see what happens. But I don't know that the enemies will be doing much in the way of defense to defend their Rune Crusader fortresses. I think they're pretty much wiped out. There has been a civil war in one of our enemy camps as well. The wind camp over here pretty much wiped out this entire alliance from the KVK map itself. You know, there was a lot of back and forth. These guys blamed the coalition leaders, which were they blamed 73CG for losing the KVK. 73G blamed these guys for not fighting. You know, so there was a lot of back and forth in Lost Kingdom chat. It made for a very entertaining 24 hours after they got eradicated from Kingsland. Just to watch, you know, the accusations back and forth, and you did this, or you didn't do that, or you did this, you know. Unfortunately, that's sometimes what happens when you lose a KVK, especially when there are 20 kingdoms in a heroic anthem, right? Somebody always wants to pass the blame to somebody else, or instead of looking in a mirror and self-reflecting as to what they could have done differently. It's just easier for some to finger point. Which is a shame, because 73G did a lot of fighting. They were very admirable opponents, and like I said in previous streams, they were top 8 Osiris League in the Sobek realm, so they're nothing to sneeze at. I just think some of these kingdoms got the raw end of the deal, being in their first or second season of Conquest. KVK going up against kingdoms like ours, quite frankly, that almost everybody's got a dozen maxed season of Conquest commanders, you know, and got the gear to go with it. But I would happily ally with 73CG in the future, with JF01 in the future, and they're both in enemy camps. You know, and with any of the allies that we had in our own camp. Very admirable job and good communication with each other. We all knew where we needed to go, and people weren't afraid to ask for help when they needed help, and jump off territory when other kingdoms needed help and they needed to be off territory. So very fun time all around. Yeah, I mean, delays are nice. You know, it helps in the immediate need, but at the same time, you know, when I'm one of the leaders and I'm kind of helping set markers and direct traffic and direct people here and there, even a 5-minute delay would have given away some of the what do I call it? The advanced tactics and gameplay that we were making attempts to use at times. My kingdom, 1029, did not have a single flag burned to the ground at all during this KVK. Now, we did a very aggressive fort drop as soon as Pass 7's opened, and they were able to take out that fort, but that's the only thing we lost. Not once did we lose a single flag. And I mean, there were some times where it got kind of close, but you know, there's a reason I say swarm everything, and that's because we quite literally swarm everything. Call Herald hurts to swarm, yes. Call Tariq hurts to swarm. Attila Takeda hurts to swarm, but all it is a fucking hospital build, people. All it is some resources, and some speed ups. You know, so if we're under pressure in an area and we do not have the farms there to consistently fill a flag or fill a fort, to where our garrison can take out the rally troops, we're gonna fucking swarm it. Period. Same thing when we're attacking. As soon as that flag hits yellow, as soon as that fort hits yellow, we're going for it. Well, I shouldn't say 9 times out of 10, but probably 99 times out of 100, if every single one of us swarm it, we can swarm it down and they can't refill it fast enough. Does it hurt? Yeah, of course it hurts. Do we get deads? Absolutely we get deads. But at the same time, if you send rally after rally after rally at the same flag or the same fort, you're probably going to take the same number of deads long term as you would if you just swarmed the son of a bitch right away. I see some of these guys who are okay. They're looking at the white numbers. Okay, these are good, these are bad, these are good, these are bad, these are good, these are bad. Okay, swarm now. Or, oh no, you have to cancel the rally. Set it up, run it again. I mean, I understand they're doing advanced calculus and math on the fly in their head. But at the same time, fuck it. Swarm it down. You can probably take it down faster than they can fill it in a lot of instances. And, this philosophy holds true for sure for D kingdoms. I don't know so much about Imperium kingdoms. It's been a while since I played an Imperium kingdom. But, if you just keep sending rally after rally after rally at a flag or a fort, basic math, you're going to probably take as many deads as you would have if you just swarmed the damn thing in the first place. Yeah, and Alloys, it kind of helps too if MF is here at 715 million power, and he says, okay guys, I'm going to swarm, follow me in, and he takes the brunt of it, yeah, I mean, it's a different ball of wax. I understand that, but we have fun. We have fun doing that. Most of us are very, very impatient. If we had to send 10 rallies at a flag just to get it lit on fire once, I don't know that any of us would be playing this game anymore. We want to sweep through the enemy as fast as humanly possible. Are they still fighting here? SRT or the Trader Kingdom. Shit's burning still. Good. These guys, it's been kind of back and forth. These are both water camp. One of them is like, oh, you insulted us or disrespected us. The other one is like, no, it wasn't. It just translated wrong, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that makes sense, Alloys. I get it. I started this KVK at 157. My highest ever was 3 or 4 KVKs ago at 175, so... Step away for 2 minutes and use the facilities bio break. Alright, take it easy, Mavic. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. We don't ask our, 70, 80, 90 million players to swarm flags and shit. But when you've got a... Where's the... Be right back. Get that off there. Okay, when you've got a leadership team like this, most of us swarm everything. It's okay. It's okay, Kat. I was just live streaming Ceroli and we totally bombed, but no, I'm just giving you shit. MF had to jump off. Mavic just jumped off. Stitch jumped off. So yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, that's the hard part, allies, being in a big kingdom like that wants to get migrants in after every KVK is, delete troops, and I understand the philosophy. I understand where kingdoms like 365, 254, 1846, those kingdoms, I understand why they do it, but it's hard. It would be very hard for me to tell people that I know fight, that I know kill troops, that I know are online, that participate, that listen, that are smart players, to delete their troops to bring in migrants who I have no personal knowledge that they will fight. Stats only tell part of the story. It doesn't tell you if that player is going to listen, if that player is going to cause problems, if that player is going to argue. It doesn't sit. It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm trying to say here? And yeah, absolutely, it's brutal. It's brutal for mid to low spenders. Absolutely brutal. I mean, I would hate doing it. Lambeau really just be describing me. I mean, those massive fights in Imperium Kingdoms, absolutely fun as hell. But at the same time, if I was laying it all on the line and putting myself out there and playing for, 12, 16, 18 hours a day, giving it 110%, killing troops, swarming flags, swarming rallies, defending forts, doing everything I needed to do, then at the end of the KVK, we turned around and asked, okay, y'all got to delete some more troops so that we can get some new people in here that we've never played with before and we don't know if they're going to fight or not. But based on their stats, they look good. It just wouldn't sit well with me, That's why, that's why when we, a lot of people ask me to come to this kingdom, but that's why when we recruit players or we talk to players about coming here, it's more so, we care about stats. That tells a part of the story, but at the same time, it's more about how somebody's going to fit in with our existing players. The vast majority of us have done everything we've ever set out to do in this game. And we're just wanting to have fun and hang out with friends and play the game with friends now. And have fun in the way we know we can have fun, by, attacking, swarming everything down and enjoying each other's company. Do we get testy and snap at each other from time to time when we've been online for 20 straight hours fighting? Absolutely, but that's the nice thing about family, is you can make up and say you're sorry and it's all good. $5 million deaths, 80 million kills in the MBS. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I understand why those kingdoms do it, but in the same respect, it's yeah. I feel your pain. That's half of the reason I left left an Imperium Kingdom myself. You know. Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said about playing in a smaller kingdom where it's a smaller, tighter knit group of people than it is, 100, 150, 300 people on Discord voice. Everybody screaming at each other, pointing fingers as to who fucked up where and who didn't fill a flag with the right troops and this, that, and the other thing. A lot of people will make fun of myself, or they'll give MF a hard time for not playing an Imperium Kingdom, but our other players too. But we've all been there. We've all done that. Don't want to do it again. At any point in time, if any of us get the desire to go elsewhere and play in a big KVK, we're free to leave at any time. Go jump to another KVK and come back home to Paradise Island, which is 1029. I've got plenty of passports. I can migrate, I think this is 4 times. But I just haven't had that desire. I enjoy playing with these folks more than anything. Mad Mania here. He's one who hung around my chat, got to know me a little bit, chatting in Discord, asked if he could come to the kingdom. So he had an interview with our R5, and she liked him, thought he would be a good fit, so he's going to join us here in the very near future in 1029 and have some fun with us. So it's not impossible to come here, but you got to get to know us, and you got to get on chat with us so we can make sure that you're going to be the right fit for the group we already have here. The last thing we want to do is disrupt the cohesiveness and the fun that we're having. Because I don't think any of us play this game to play this game anymore. It's more so because we enjoy being around each other. But I don't know that you guys really want to watch me scroll around the map and farm on MGE Farming Day. I'm just happy I could throw up a stream and get caught up with everyone. That said, my wife should be home shortly with the laundry. Our washer broke, so she's going to need some help putting that away. And then it will be, shortly after that, it will be time to make dinner. So I think I am going to call it for today. Once again, if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the stream. Click that like button. Sign up on the Discord. If you have questions, that's probably the best place to get a hold of me. A good A or BC Kingdom seems like it could be the best of both worlds. Bigger KVK fights and no Imperium BS. Yeah, the problem is there are very few of those good A or B kingdoms out there, and even then it's not always see you later, Resurgence. Have a good night. Even then it's difficult, right? You gotta find leadership. It's all about leadership in those kingdoms. That said, I am calling it a day. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and we will see you next time.